Dogs resembling Great Danes have been seen on Egyptian monuments dating back almost 4,000 years.
For little guys like this Chihuahua here, things are a little bit more mysterious. We know they come from Mexico, but theories surrounding their origins have never been proved or disproved.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Folklore and archaeological finds have given us plenty of clues to work with, but no real answers. Of course, it doesn't really matter when they're this cute.
Hello, I'm Alicia and this is Tiny, but there's certainly nothing tiny about this boy.
I'm James, and this rambunctious little fellow is named Ollie. Gorgeous, isn't he? But a bit feisty too.
We're here today to put these two marvellous dogs up against each other in a test where only one can emerge victorious. But don't worry, here size doesn't really matter.
Welcome to Top Dog Down Under.
Now hey little puppy dog, pick up the phone. Come on over and bring me a bone. Head down the alleyway, holler the moon. Now wouldn't you know it, they're playing my tune. He's a top dog, anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see, and just so you know, there ain't no fleas on me.
Dog shows are a very serious business.
Every day, all across the globe, dog owners are competing alongside their pets for recognition,
For the prestige.
for accolades,
For the prizes.
for the chance to call their dog the best, most perfect and most beautiful one there is.
In a dog show, one of the major areas of competition is called conformation.
Conformation is where a dog is judged against the standards for that breed.
Judges look at a whole range of attributes. It's much like a beauty competition, but a lot more involved. Top Dog Down Under gives us a very personal insight into the special world of purebred dogs.
And now we bring that world to you. Across this season, we'll take a look at 24 unique and individual breeds. But in the end, there can be only one champion.
Witness the trials and the tribulations as today's two contestants vie for the chance to move forward to the next round as we search for the Top Dog Down Under.
Excellent. Well, let's get to it and meet today's competitors, shall we?
Shall we?
Head down the alleyway, holler the moon. Now wouldn't you know it, they're playing my tune.
Liz is an owner and breeder of Chihuahuas, and this little guy is Ollie. Liz, how are you doing today?
Well, thank you.
Fantastic. Now, I understand it was your children who first got you interested in dog shows. Can you tell us how that happened?
That's correct. My son and daughter had miniature pincers and were showing them, and it got me interested in showing. I had pet chihuahuas at the time and followed through, got my first show dog and been showing ever since.
I understand Ollie here became a supreme champion in less than 18 months. Can you tell us what it takes to become a supreme champion?
That's correct. To attain a supreme championship, you have to accumulate 1,000 points, and you also have to have won 3 best in shows under different all breeds judges at all breeds shows, or 10 best in groups to accumulate your status. He did that very easily in less than 18 months of showing.
Yeah, wow. How long does it usually take a dog to achieve that level?
I don't think it's quite so early.
That obviously means Ollie is quite special. What does the future lie for him?
He just loves showing. He's, at the moment, he's happy showing and fathering puppies, so hopefully some of his offspring can shine through as well.
I believe one of his offspring already has. His son already won an award.
Yes, his son just made his debut into the show ring last week and he won Baby in Group for his first show, so very pleased that he might be following in his father's footsteps.
Runs in the family.
Hope so.
Chihuahuas are tiny. Does that necessarily mean they need a lot or a little amount of room?
No, they are the smallest dog in the world, that's correct. No, they don't need a lot of room. They still like to have a bit of exercise and a bit of a run around, but they don't need a huge amount of space.
Would they be considered an inside or an outside dog?
Either, but they love being snuggled up on somebody's lap.
Now, Chihuahuas have something of a reputation for being a little rambunctious, shall we say, maybe a bit fierce. Has Ollie got any of those characteristics?
He's not fierce. He is full of personality and attitude, but they are supposed to be a saucy little breed.
Chihuahua puppies, I understand, should not be sold or given away before they're 12 weeks old. Is that correct?
We like to make sure that everything is okay. They are a hard breed to breed, so they can have a sugar drop, which is hypoglycemia. So to make sure everything is okay with the pups in our club, we always make sure they're 12 weeks before they go.
What would you say is Ollie's strongest performance area?
His showmanship. He is a beautiful mover with what we call reach and drive, and his showing ability is second to none.
Now, at the moment, there's a lot of attention on purebred versus crossbreeds. Could you tell us the advantages of purebreeds over cross?
It's simple. With a pure breed, you know what you're getting.
That's simple, eh?
Plain and simple.
Would you say Chihuahuas are easy or hard to take care of?
They are very, very easy to take care of. They're a low maintenance dog, and they're what we call a wash and wear breed. Just a few brushes or combs a couple of times a week, and Bob's your uncle.
Fantastic. Well, that's Liz. Let's cross over and see how Alicia's doing.
Now, hey, little puppy dog, pick up the phone. Come on over and bring me a bone.
Hi Amy, how are you and not so tiny doing today?
Good, thanks.
Amy, can I ask you, how old are you?
15.
Wow, so you're still in school. Okay, what's your favourite subject?
Science.
Really? What do you like about science so much?
The human biology and animal biology section.
I heard that you won first place in the Western Classics for handling in a senior category, but you were still a junior. How did that feel?
Exciting, because there was a numerous amount of seniors in that lineup.
So you're up against people with a lot more experience who are a lot older than you.
Lots of experience.
Tiny is an Australian champion. How did he achieve this?
Numerous amount of shows over 2 years and many challenges in best of breeds.
How many shows do you think Tiny's been in now?
Lots.
So he's well experienced.
Very.
Now I heard your mum got you involved in Great Danes. How old was your mum when she first met a Great Dane?
9 in Wales.
She was 9 years old. Now that means that you must have been a baby when you met your first Great Dane.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what was it like growing up with Great Danes around you?
All right. Got used to it after a while.
What makes the Great Dane such an awesome pet?
They're protective of you. They're like a guard dog with their intimidating size, but they won't hurt you.
Great Danes love to cuddle and jump on your lap for a snuggle, but don't they just squish you flat?
Yes. They think they're lap dogs, but they're not.
Certainly not. Considering the size of the Great Dane, do you have any issues with health or grooming?
Just to keep their nails short and a special diet for 2 meals a day.
Now I have to ask you this question. Why did you call him Tiny?
Because he was the smallest in his litter.
You're kidding.
Nope, he fit in the palm of Mum's hand.
No way.
Way.
And he certainly wouldn't fit there now.
No.
Random question for you. Does Tiny own a horse?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Saddle Club horse that's missing his ear and eye.
Is it true that he likes to give people gifts?
He likes to pick his horse up and shove it in people's face.
And there's something I've heard about an early morning wake-up call.
Yes, but he doesn't wake me up, he wakes Mum up.
Now, very exciting news here. Tiny has just become a father this week. Tell us about the mother and the puppies.
The mother is cute and outspoken.
Fantastic, and congratulations to Tiny on becoming a father this week. Okay, that's Amy and Tiny done. Now it's time to go and meet the judge.
Top dog, anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see, and just so you know, there ain't no fleas on me.
Sue Malia is a licensed all breeds confirmation judge with 2 decades of experience. She has judged competitions all over the country and has a reputation for being very stringent in her assessments.
Judge Sue's got a keen eye, that's for sure. I bet she won't miss a thing.
Speaking of which, we'd better get over to the competition area or it will be us who misses out.
Head down the alleyway, holler the moon. Now wouldn't you know it, they were playing my tune.
Chihuahuas are the smallest of all dog breeds, but believe it or not, can be one of the most feisty.
This absolutely adorable breed is named after Chihuahua in the state of Mexico, where they were first exported into America.
Chihuahua are often classified as tiny toy, teacup, pocket size, miniature, or standard, none of which are thought to be part of the actual breed standard, more or less just good marketing.
They're so cute.
I know. But the reality is the breed is classified in just two ways, apple head or deer head, in reference of course to the shape of the head.
The ancestors of the Chihuahua were thought to be a very important part of the Aztec and Toltec culture.
They were the pets of wealthy individuals and were often cremated along with the dead so that the dog could take on the sins of the deceased and allow them to pass through the afterlife without angering the gods.
These spirit guide dogs would then take the person through the underworld and were thought to even fight off evil spirits.
When the Aztec culture declined, this tiny but tough dog almost disappeared, but the resilient little scrapper fought on and survived.
The current theory is that European explorers brought different dog breeds into the area, and after many years, a new and distinct breed emerged, the Chihuahua of today that we know and love.
Chihuahuas have a habit of burying themselves into ad hoc dens. They'll burrow into just about anything, clothes, blankets, under curtains, even the bushes in the backyard. They'll even get up into the sheets and get right at the foot of your bed. If it's warm and dark, they feel right at home.
Interesting stuff, and now I think it's time to start the judging.
Now hey little puppy dog, pick up the phone. Come on over and bring me a bone.
A Chihuahua should be dainty and compact, small and tidy.
Intelligent and alert dog, they should be swift-moving and spirited, but not snappy.
A distinctive apple dome skull is a standard requirement, and a lean, short but not too short muzzle is desirable.
Large and erect ears should flare at a 45-degree angle.
The eyes should be full but not protruding and reasonably wide set.
Eye colour should be dark or ruby with lighter eyes acceptable on lighter coloured dogs.
A slightly arched neck will hold the head high above sloped shoulders.
Legs are straight while the hindquarters are well muscled and the rear legs are wide set.
The feet should be delicate and set a good distance below the elbow and well-divided toes.
As Ollie moves, the back should remain level.
The tail must be sickle-shaped or loop over the back. The tip of the tail touching the back is considered to be perfect.
Long-coated Chihuahua like Ollie should have a flat or slightly wavy coat, and undercoat is a plus.
And the ears should have a noticeable fringe.
A ruff must encircle the neck of a long coat.
Well-feathered legs and a plumed tail are also required attributes.
Head down the alleyway, holler the moon. Now wouldn't you know it, they were playing my tune.
Despite its name, the Great Dane is actually not a Danish dog.
In fact, it's German, and in non-English speaking countries, it is known simply as the German dog.
Considered one of the tallest of all dog breeds, the Great Dane regularly exceeds heights of 1 metre.
The current record holder, a Great Dane named after the Greek god Zeus, stands at 112 centimetres.
Great Danes were originally bred to hunt wild deer and boar. Some researchers say that they are a cross between the English Mastiff and the Irish Wolfhound.
Others contend it was a Mastiff bred with a greyhound, giving it a sleek and more agile profile.
An intelligent dog that responds well to training, these hounds are the quintessential gentle giants.
They are indeed, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a friendlier pet. As they grow so quickly, training must begin very young and must be consistent for at least the first few years.
A properly socialised Great Dane is simply the most loving dog you will ever come across, and they don't mind showing you they care.
Surprisingly enough, their placid nature makes them great with kids, but only if they have been raised in the home from a pup.
Care must be taken when exercising a young Great Dane. Because they grow so quickly, you can't exercise or walk them when they're still a pup. Even after a year, they are still growing, and exercising at that point can lead to some joint problems.
Even when fully grown, excess exercise may be detrimental to this breed.
Sounds like the perfect dog for me. One that won't get down on me for wasting an afternoon on the couch.
Don't get too comfortable. This dog still needs to be walked every day.
Well, maybe we should take a walk over to the arena and see what's going down.
Sure, why not?
Now hey little puppy dog, pick up the phone. Come on over and bring me a bone.
The Great Dane should be a strong and powerfully muscled dog.
But possessing both elegance and grace.
They should be full of vim and vigour with head held high.
They should be kindly and outgoing with an alert expression. It is vitally important for conformation that the Great Dane should at all times be dignified in bearing and possess a noble outline or shape.
The eyes should be deep set, not round and dark in colour. In Harlequin Great Danes like Tiny, multicoloured eyes are allowed.
The head should be long and flat, between ears that are triangular, set forward on the skull, and also have a forward fold.
The dog's muzzle should be powerful and blunt with a strong jaw and a perfect scissor bite.
A deep chest and strong top line is a must, as is a well-arched, long neck.
Legs must be straight and well muscled, ending in compact, nicely arched feet with close together toes. The toenails are required to be dark, even in lighter coloured dogs or Harlequin Great Danes.
The tail is preferred to be thick at the root and tapering towards the end. It should be carried in a straight line level with the back when moving, and with a slight curve towards the end. It should never be carried over the back or allowed to curl.
Despite the Great Dane's size, the gait should be lithe and full of spring. The dog should cover ground easily and again have the head held high.
Well, I have to say, that is one massive pooch.
And he's all done.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to find out what our judge thought of Ollie and Tiny.
Only one dog can move forward. For the other, the show is over.
Well, only one person knows which is which, so let's go and find out Judge Sue's results.
Let's. Tiny, 14.
Ollie, 18, which means our winner for this week is Ollie.
Top dog, anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see that he's
Liz, congratulations.
anyone can see. Just
Very well done, Amy.
no fleas on me.
All right, Liz, you are through to the next round of Top Dog Down Under. Can you share your thoughts of victory with us today?
Very pleased and would like to thank the judge for her opinion on the day and also my competitor Amy and Tiny. It was a very hot day and hard work.
Very gracious, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Amy, I certainly thought you had it today, and we've certainly enjoyed yours and Tiny's company here and hope you've had a fabulous time.
I did, and I'd like to thank the judge and Liz and Chihuahua Ollie for competing today.
And there we have it.
Now hey little puppy dog, pick up the phone. Come on over and bring me a bone.
It is a shame that someone has to go home, but those are the stakes in the dog world.
Shh, but don't tell anyone. 4 of our defeated canines will be back for a special underdog round, giving them a second chance to have a shot at the title.
For now, Liz and Ollie move on to the next round, and we, the lucky few, look forward to another battle royale next week.
Where we have the intriguing Sharpei.
Versus a champion Border Collie, who I hear is a bit of a wonder dog.
Does he save damsels in distress?
Well, give him half a chance and he just might.
Join us here same time next week.
And help us find
The Top Dog Down Under.
Now hey little puppy dog, pick up the phone. Come on over and bring me a bone. Head down the alleyway, howl at the moon. Now wouldn't you know it, they're playing my tune. He's a top dog, anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see that he's a top dog. Anyone can see, and just so you know, there ain't no fleas on me.